It didn't only just come through, so yeah.
That's all right.
Hi. Thank you for joining us on our little big chat.
Me, it's exciting. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, good.
Very well. Yeah, all good. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Are you both in the UK or yeah?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
we're quite close.
Are we? Where are you?
Bungay.
Field near Lowestoft.
Oh, okay. I'm not in Norwich anymore.
Oh, aren't you?
No, I moved to Bristol beginning of March. So yeah, I'm now in
Okay.
Bristol. And then I went into lockdown, so I haven't been out. It's been a bit crazy.
Yeah, because I see your posts, Caister Beach, so we thought maybe you were local.
Yeah, I was. I lived in Norfolk for 4 years, and I definitely started my mermaid journey kind of there. But yeah, due to like life reasons, just moved back to the southwest. But there's quite a big diving scene here.
Yeah.
There's a big free diving community here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which only because Kelly Woods, or Carl, don't you? Carl's of the Half Kelly. Me and her were like probably the only free divers in Norfolk. It was just really hard to. So she was like, "Don't you dare go," because you can't do it alone. So yeah.
Well, thank you very much for joining us, Hannah. And we've done today quite a few of these little big chats. So welcome to another one, and they'll be going live onto our YouTube channel probably within the next sort of few days, if that's all right. And they're kind of an unscripted, thing really, where we don't do it much preparation, and some people will probably say, "What's new?" Especially with me, and it's kind of really us finding out who you are and what you're about and what you've done. And it's also not just us, it's your time as well to say, right, this is what you're about, and get the word out there, because after
Like yourself.
Sell yourself, and we'll be sharing this to onto the interweb, YouTube, and so you, from what we understand, you are the current Miss Scotland Mermaid.
Yes, Miss Mermaid Scotland 2019.
But you live down here.
Yeah.
What happened there?
I'm half Scottish, so my dad's Scottish. So when we entered the competition, we could put ourselves in for as many countries as we had kind of background in. So, but you had to have like a parent or grandparent from that country.
That's quite strict then.
Oh yeah. It's very strict. It's such good fun, and really, obviously, with the COVID virus not being able to travel, so the internationals, we don't know when they're going to be held now. They were due to be held in April, but that hasn't happened. So I don't think it would be until next year probably.
Right.
But that's a huge affair. There's like 50 or 60 Miss Mermaids from different countries. Yeah, but it's huge. I think the late Miss Mermaid International last year was from Peru.
Really?
Yeah, so some really amazing countries.
It's a lot bigger than I thought.
Yeah,
How did you get into it?
So I've always been into the beach. I'm a massive water baby. I grew up, on the coast and learnt to swim like at the age 3. I've always had a real passion. I was actually a scuba diver before anything. I was so lucky. I learnt to dive on the Great Barrier Reef, and
awesome.
And dived in Thailand, Mexico, Jamaica. Got my
what level did you get to?
Advanced PADI.
Really?
Yeah, and I loved it. It's probably the closest you'll ever get to living under the sea for 60 minutes.
When did you last dive?
When did I last dive? Mexico.
Yeah?
Was the last place, yeah.
No, but when? When was that?
That was a few years ago now, so I haven't. Then I got into mermaiding, you see. So, so yeah, I basically, someone sent me a link, because all my friends know that I'm really passionate about mermaids, and if anyone ever asks me what do you want to be, I always say a mermaid. I even said it in a job interview once, and it went down like a lead balloon.
What was the job?
It was like a marketing job.
Really?
Yeah, it was like a marketing job. It was in Norfolk, and I just thought I'd add a bit of humour to the end of the interview. And
Yeah, they probably didn't understand what a mermaid was.
Not in Norfolk. No.
Can you eat them? That's probably what they're thinking. Can you eat them?
Pardon?
They're probably thinking it's something you can eat.
Yeah.
It's this
But
mermaid.
I found out that you could do a whole, there was like a whole mermaid swimming school in the Philippines, and I was like, oh my god, I have to go there. So I went to the Philippines and got my mermaid license.
Wow.
I can send you a picture of me. I did like a 3-day course where I learned to swim in a tail, put a tail on for the first time, which was just like the most amazing experience. I was like, a sweet shot. It was just amazing. And then I went on a mer dive, so you can wear the white tail whilst you're diving.
Right.
And I'll send you the video clip because a sea snake actually comes up to me.
Really?
Yeah, and I was like, didn't move, but then I was like, okay. Kind of swam off. But it was so much fun. Just like, I was like, this is just like Christmas, like 1,000 times. Being able to go diving in a tail.
So you've had to learn all the breathing exercises. You know.
Yeah.
So how long can you hold your breath for underwater?
Underwater, probably about, I'd say, swimming or static. In free diving, they kind of call, when you do your kind of breath holds, they call them statics. You're not moving. You're just on the surface of the water.
You do a minute.
2.5 minutes.
No way. That's a long way.
Yeah, the guy.
And swimming.
Pardon?
So swimming as well.
I don't think I could do 2 minutes swimming as well. Static 2.5, but probably swimming about 30 seconds, no more than that.
I'm doing a minute.
You could do a minute?
Static.
Oh, you do minutes? Yeah.
No, I could. No, I wouldn't be able to do it. Probably 30 seconds to swim in about
You know what
a minute.
Amazing how much your body can learn and how far you can push your body in terms of it. It's all practice and it's all mind and it's all just relaxing and finding your own way. And I really enjoyed the relaxing part of it as well, learning to, hold your breath and go into like a bit of a trance really, and that gives you more time to be underwater in your tail. It's just I can't describe it. It's just, I just love it. If I could have gills like surgically,
implants,
implants, I would.
Might come.
Yeah, might come.
That might come.
So how long have you been doing this for, the mermaid side of things?
3 years now. Yeah, so I started off in the Philippines, and then I found out you could do it in the UK. The company that I work for is called Pearl Mermaid UK, and she ran a mer camp, and it was the first one, and there was like
mer camp,
yeah, and it was 2017, and we all got together in a house. There was about 10 girls, and we had like a 2-day course which included like an ADA 1-star free diving qualification. So there was a bit of a workshop about tails and colours and decorating your shells and how to match your dog.
I've got to ask the obvious question. Men, is there a version? Is there a merman?
Yes, and do you know there was
I see.
Right, it was the mermaid World Championships, if you Google it, in China this year, just gone. Or was it last year? Last year, and a merman won it.
How did that work?
I know. There was because the lady who runs the Higher Mermaids is called Grace. She's like our mer queen, we call her, because she is like the goddess of mermaids and helped us all realise our dreams. She actually competed for the UK, so she was out there with all the other countries in
That
China.
must have really annoyed all the mermaids, isn't it? To a bloke go to the mermaid competition and he wins.
I just think it shows how inclusive being a mer.
Very progressive, forward thinking. Yes, here's something for you. So, have you heard of Herbert Nish?
No.
Right. Well, he is the current holder of the free diving record. How long? Is a question for you both. How long would you say he can hold his breath for as the current free diver record?
Minutes.
Is the Guinness Book of Records and no Googling?
I think it's probably about 20, 21, 22 minutes.
What's your guess, Gemma?
6.
Gemma's actually closer. It's actually 9 minutes. He held his
9
breath
minutes?
for 9 minutes. And that's
my
swimming.
goodness.
Swimming as well.
Yep.
Ah,
Free
right.
diving, 9 minutes. How about that?
Wow.
And he did that January, apparently. So yeah.
But he was doing pool lengths as well.
There's another one. I can't remember what it is. It's a record for somebody else, and they have to hold a weight, a barbell, to keep them down. And they do. I think it works out something like 3 lengths of an Olympic pool on one breath, and they hold this barbell. And if I find it, I'll Google it later and find it, and I'll send it to you. But he actually, I think it's a woman. I believe. I think I got it wrong. I think it's actually a lady, and she has to hold this barbell, and it weighs about 10, 15 kilogram, while she's doing 3 lengths of Olympic ice swim underwater.
Wow, that is amazing.
Yeah.
So is being a mermaid your full-time job?
No, unfortunately not. I do have a land-based job as well. I work for a sustainable bank in Bristol in marketing, so I have
I had a feeling he was going to say something like that, or an accountant.
I work in marketing for them. Yeah, so I've always had like a regular job as well. But I do the kids with the mermaiding. The best part I love about it is I get to be mermaid Hannah Pearl. I get to go along to a party. I get to entertain kids in a pool. And you know, their little faces when they're quite young and still believe in anything. It's just it's such
So are you always a mermaid, or are you sometimes a dolphin? Like my daughter, Honey, she trained last year with a friend of the podcast, where he's been on, who teaches people for mermaid classes. And I said to her, "Do you want to be a mermaid?" And she's like, "No, no." "Do you want to be a dolphin?" "Oh, yeah, I'll be a dolphin." So, you sometimes sort of double up as a dolphin as well?
I think it's probably dolphin's probably my animal spirit. But no, definitely, if the choice was there, I'd be a mermaid all the time.
Yeah.
Fins down.
Oh,
But yeah, you know, the parties are really good fun, but it's also, I like to talk to them about ocean plastic and what they do at home in recycling. And I've done I go along to like events and shows, anywhere I can get in front of the public basically, and talk to kids. And you know, because I think it's a really nice way to bring the message to life, because I say, you know, I hope you recycle at home and you keep an eye on mummy, and when you go to the beach you make sure that you take all your litter home. And it's just such a good way to kind of bring that kind of message to them through a full-size mermaid.
It's good though, isn't it? Because like doing something like a mermaid, can we say act? You know, it's when you're doing that kind of role, it's quite easily just to be painted with the wrong brush. But actually, you've proven that actually there's a depth to it by saying, right, you know, to put it to a good use and say, let's try and, you know, get to the youngsters and say, you know, about plastic waste. So I think it's, you know, good on you.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, I can't wait to. I'm really missing it at the moment. Like, I obviously moved to Bristol. I wanted to meet up with diving free divers down here, but Miss Mermaid Ireland is also from Bristol, so we were going to get our heads together and think about doing like a school workshop where we both go in together, and doing like parties together and promotions together. Because even at like family festivals, I've got a massive blow up clam that I sit on.
Cool.
And we just have shelfies with the kids, and we talk to them. And in my previous roles for companies I've worked with like the local council and recycling teams, and taken out some of their like promotional material as well to hand out to the parents. So
That's good.
yeah, it's really good. It's such good fun. I love it.
Yeah,
really,
well, it's good. It's got a message behind it as well. It might be, a mermaid, but you can relate it to real life as well.
Yeah, but I absolutely love it. It's a real passion. I miss the beach. I miss the Norfolk beaches so much. Caister was like my go-to place, my happy place. Definitely, I'm really missing the coast.
Gemma lives right on the beach, don't you, Gemma?
Yeah, Pakefield. Yeah. So yeah, I'll just get running on the beach in the morning, and it's different every day. It's just stunning. Yeah.
And I think in Norfolk, I've just never seen beaches like it. I call it a flat Devon because it's just beautiful, stunning. And that, I used to love going to do like beach cleans. Me and Kelly used to grab a coffee and then just take an extra bag with us and pick up loads of stuff. And it's just phenomenal, the amount of plastic that's on the beaches. And
it is, yeah.
It's the stuff you can't see though, isn't it? It's like when you look a bit closer, then those horrible single-use plastic cups that are all shredded up are just the worst.
Yeah, it's true. And it's good that you are speaking to the children when you do these classes, because the only way I think things are ever going to change is it's not with people Gemma's age and above. It's going to be it's going to be. I'm so glad there's a distance, otherwise I've got throttled by then. But things are only ever going to change by getting to the youngsters and saying, get rid of the plastic stuff. If you can do stuff with bamboo and all those sort of things, why not? Don't need plastic up.
I think it's as well getting them excited about the water and not scared of it, and swimming. When they're really young and you go to parties, there's you always check like the swimming abilities of the kids and stuff, but you always like give them some encouraging words about it. And I think it just, because it would be awful, I think, to just have a fear of water or swimming. I just would want to try and like make sure that kids understand that it's okay, and to like learn to swim is one of the best things that you can do, because then you can be a mermaid.
Well, it's a life skill, at the end of the day, and it seems to be that the schools at the moment, I don't know whether things have changed, but the schools are not particularly big on encouraging children to swim that much. Certainly has been our experience. And once they can swim 10 meters is kind of it, unless you've got a real big passion to push them in that way. So how do you find that the lockdown is going to affect you? How you sort of been keeping busy, and how do you think things are going to progress?
Well, yeah, that's really hard. I think for some of the other professional mermaids, they've been doing kind of online story times with the kids, which is quite nice. I've seen a couple of Grace from Home Mermaid UK. She does like daily, I think, or bi-daily, or definitely a week she'll do like a story reading, which is quite cute. But yeah, it's definitely going to affect parties, because obviously it's groups of people and kids together in a pool. I'm really hoping that we'll be able to do some sort of events in the future. We don't know what that's going to look like, but I think there's still a place for us, and there still is a way for us to. Because I was thinking about this the other day, like even you could, because as long as you keep the distance, the social distancing, they could still come and see you at events or see you in places. And for kind of the free diving side, hopefully the pools will be open again, I guess, in the future. Not
Seems to be the consensus that some of this might start happening in June, early June. It's at the moment, unless things change, you know, hopefully some of these places with pools and that might open then. So hopefully. What about with diving? What about, you know, is there any plans on getting you back into diving, you know?
Oh yeah, I do miss diving, absolutely. Well, when we were going to go to Egypt for the Miss Mermaid International, I was going to take a few days extra to go diving as well.
Yeah, awesome, yeah.
I think it's still going to be, I think it might be in, still in Egypt. So yeah, I'm definitely going to take some time off to go diving because I really miss it, because it's lovely, it's amazing. Free diving is, you know, you don't have the bubbles, you don't have all the equipment. But I don't know if, do you know Bobster Key?
Bobster, yeah.
It's literally like 20 minutes from me.
Yeah.
So I can't wait for it, because that's a really beautiful dive site. Like the water there is such a lovely setting. I don't know how frequently you get down here, but if you do, let me know and I'll join you for a scuba. And I'll bring my tail, and I'll bring an extra tail.
Gemma, there you go.
Yeah, well, hopefully I'll be qualified by then. So I'm still waiting to do my open water.
Are you? What, if you're scuba?
Yeah, I've just literally started, and I should have been doing it a couple of weeks ago. So.
Oh, where about?
At Stony Cove.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you want to get down here because it's a much nicer. It's nicer than Stony Cove. Setting, I think.
Well, once the qualification is all sorted, then it'll be nice to try different places.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Well, please do hit me up if you are, because I'm down this way, and
oh, that's great. Yeah,
definitely let me know, because it'd be good to get together and meet up there and go diving together.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. In fact, well, our last guest was down your way, and he was talking about Vobster. So yeah, that'd be quite good actually. I think that's one of our plans, is to try different places when we can, you know, when the lockdown allows.
Yeah, you've got to make up for lost time.
Yeah, this everyone's going to go mental, aren't they? It's going to be like, well, I guess for you guys, like obviously not being able, Gemma, you can't finish your certification, which is really annoying. Because although, I know you couldn't do it at the what was it called, PTANs, where they have the 2 meter pool. No, it's not deep enough.
Well, we are looking at different options that maybe, you know, even if places like Stony Cove don't open, potentially you could do it in a lake if there's somewhere like abroad, or you know, Norfolk Broad on a doorstep. The problem you've got, bear in mind, you know, we don't want to go diving at the moment where if something go wrong, either the chambers, you can have a problem, maybe access to get into a chamber, or something to go wrong, you add more weight to the NHS, you know, and there's that consideration. So at the moment, I think that the general agreement is, or the unwritten agreement is, no diving until things calm down a bit, really. But we can free dive and snorkel and, you know, all those sort of things. Nothing wrong with that.
Kayaking and paddle boarding, and I've seen kite surfers out here, so that's all happening now.
Yeah, there's a really lovely snorkel trail, isn't there, in Sheringham?
Yeah.
Me and Callie tried to find it, but the visibility wasn't great. But we did manage to. I'll send you some pictures of us free diving in Sheringham, because that was really good. That was in the summer.
That'd be good. Yeah, we'll have a look.
Yeah, that's good to know, because you know we can always do that. So.
Yeah, definitely.
You've got the chalk reefs, you know, only literally, they're not that far out from the beach in places, so you know they're good for new divers and what have to go and have a look at once diving go, or even snorkeling, you know, have a look. But obviously it does help if anyone's listening to this, is to go in a group of people who've done it before.
Absolutely.
Rather than get into trouble. You soon can, you know.
I think there is actually a Facebook group for the snorkel trail as well, so you could like post on there. Post on there. You know, there definitely was, because I remember posting saying, "Is anyone going tomorrow?" to see if anyone was kind of going out there. So I think people are pairing up or grouping up to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, just got to make the most of getting in the water. Yeah, where we can, really, paddle boarding or doing whatever we can.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so jealous that you're by the sea.
Well, we've got the rivers as well, you know, and the Broads. So
Yeah, very
yeah,
lucky.
yeah. So
Do you
yeah.
have to do like ongoing training to keep going with this? The mermaid. You know, how long can you be a mermaid for? And what's the?
Well, I think as long as you're keeping up your free dive training,
Yeah.
and obviously yoga really helps,
Yeah.
especially for the flexibility and the movements that you do in the tail. You have to like have a really like straight front, and then everything's kind of dolphin kicks. You have to have a really strong core,
Yeah.
and like flexibility to flick your legs, to give the best kind of propulsion. It's all very scientific. So yoga kind of, there's some really good meditation apps that are good for kind of breathing up, they call it, and breath holds.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's stuff you can definitely do, but there's nothing like putting your tail on and getting in the water.
Oh, I know exactly how you feel.
Yeah, I really miss
Every
it.
other weekend.
So do you are you like a regular yoga practicing person?
Yeah, I do it daily. Maybe
Yeah.
not, only for like 10-15 minutes. Yeah, I've definitely noticed a big difference in when I got back in the water to kind of doing the dolphin kick. I could feel that my body was flowing a bit better and my core was stronger. So, and I wasn't bending my legs as much like that. It was like that.
What's the tail made of then? Is it neoprene and?
Yeah, so the tail is a silicone, like a rubber fin, monofin, and then over the top you put like a neoprene swimsuit material skin.
Right.
So you can change the colour of the tail, which is really exciting. So you can have different colour tail for however you feel. It's nice, but the really expensive ones, you can have like a custom silicone tail made. But they're £1,500 upwards.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah, so I haven't invested in one of them yet.
So when you say they're better, so are they make you more streamlined? Can you kick further and faster with them then?
In the silicone ones,
Yeah.
I think I think you probably have a lot more power because it's a lot. They're really heavy. They weigh a ton, and they look obviously more realistic.
Right.
They're probably as close as you'll ever get. But if it becomes a thing and you can have a transplant, my legs are going. Sorry.
So for anybody that was thinking about they want to try mermaiding, how do they do it, or how do they get involved? Do they have to do like a course and get qualified to?
Well, what Gemma means, how can she start?
Well, I highly recommend Mercamp because she runs them twice a year in the UK at various places. So that's Hiring Mermaid UK Mercamp, and she teaches you all the basics, from running a mermaid business to doing the kids' parties, customizing shell tops. Then also you have the free diving side as well. So I definitely would recommend, that you're already a strong swimmer and you're comfortable in the water.
Gemma's ready.
Yeah, you're in. And then I definitely try and find a local free diving club to see if there's any local trainer that you can go along to and just try out. Because that's definitely a skill that you need. Not so much for the kids' parties, apart from when you do ride your mermaid and they have to ride on your back and you're face down in the water.
Really?
Then you have to hold your breath.
Hope you don't.
You get some rebellious child like holding you down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to. It's the special gift for the birthday girl or boy. Is that they get to ride on the mermaid's back at the end.
I bet you really enjoyed that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really magical because they're just like. clinging onto your neck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah, they love it. I'll send you
I think my daughter would enjoy it, Scuba Honey. I think if we could say that you're a dolphin, she could be a dolphin, then I know from the previous conversation I've had with her about that, and like, dolphin though.
Oh, bless.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's like, you know, scuba diving at a young age as well. Like, how teaches some kids, and I'm like, oh, I wish my mum had like got me into diving when I was like 8 when I started. Because I think I would have loved it. I love being in the sea, but she knew that anyway. But yeah, I think it's great that you can still that like scuba's open to that age. I just don't know if people are aware, you know, and that in the UK you can go and do it in the pools, and I think that's a lot safer for the kids before they go and do it abroad, and it teaches them the skills that they need, and that gives them that confidence as well. So I think, you know, scuba schools are really important.
Yeah, it would make a whole lot of difference. You know, we're an island at the end of the day, aren't we? So
exactly,
everybody should, know what the water is all about, and for conservation as well, because that is so important.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, no, that's really interesting. So,
I mean, who have you got there in the room with you? Sounds like you've got a dog in there with you, or?
Yeah, that's my gosh, called Luna.
Who's this?
Luna.
Nina the husky.
If she wants to go out, so I'm just going to let her out. I'll just show you my lamp, because you'll realise this is my mermaid lamp. Can you see that?
Wow.
Oh, very nice.
Cool, isn't it? Yeah. My phone. There's lots of my house is just full of shells and shells and mermaid powder.
all bits and pieces you pick up from the beach, and
and I've got this. This is my Masona. I'll send you it. That my friend made.
Wow.
Cool.
That's my caricature of one of my pictures. So yeah, I wanted to make my house as like mermaid-like as possible. Big shell down there.
Wow.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, it's just.
I'm still waiting for my jellyfish light from China. It was supposed to arrive like 3 days ago, but I think it's been delayed again. It's beautiful. It's just like this big ethereal kind of jellyfish light. I was like, yeah. I love that.
So, well, even when you can't get in the water.
Exactly. I really want to get one of those lights that's got like reflects the water on the ceiling, so maybe you could pretend that you were under the water. That would be nice.
Yeah, you can get them. Yeah, I've seen them. Yeah.
I always wondered what it would be like. I'd quite like one in my bedroom.
With your competition coming up, you've actually have you qualified or entered? So you're all ready to like go as soon as.
Yeah, as soon as we get notification. It's so untimely, you know, obviously for everybody, but we were due to go in kind of April. We're all ready to go, and there's it's 2 weeks out in Egypt. Every day you're doing something different, because you're kind of promoting the hotel that you're staying in. You're doing like competitions, or you're doing like your pool tryouts and things like that, because they do lots of competitions on like how long you can hold your breath and swim for. Mermaid posing, which is my worst bit actually. I'm not very good at mermaid posing. I just want to run. I just want to swim off.
Fair enough.
But that it's an art. It's like a whole it's going.
And how many people would go to these competitions? How many contestants would there be?
I think there's about 50-60 countries.
Was there? All right.
So that's like half. What's the 100-odd countries? 190 odd countries in the world. And
about 150, I think, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good following, isn't it?
Yeah. I'll send you a link to the last year, because the girls from UK, we had a UK team go, Miss Ireland, Scotland, Wales, and Miss Ireland as well. They all went last year and had a ball.
Yeah.
The year before that, Miss Mermaid UK won the international. So we've actually got Miss Mermaid International, who lives in Sheffield. Shout out. So yeah, we've got some real mermaid royalty in the UK.
Yeah.
We have you? I don't know if you've listened to our earlier podcast, but we had Becky, she was the
Miss Scuba International. Oh no, what is Miss, not Miss.
Miss Scuba, wasn't she, Gemma?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so we got close ties with the Miss Scuba competition as well, haven't we? And we got in contact with them. So hello to them if they're listening.
I've been trying to convince Kelly to go in for that. She's not having any of it. But I mean, that's Project Aware, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, so that's really good. I think it's a great way of raising awareness, having a bit. It is so much fun. I mean, it is serious, you know, it's a serious competition and everyone takes it really seriously, but everyone just wants to be supportive and have fun and raise loads of money for the chosen charities. So this last year it was Sea Shepherd, who were, you know, just a fantastic charity, really action orientated, which is good. The year before that it was Marine Conservation UK. So
yeah, that's great. Yeah.
They're just amazing. It's a new way to do fundraising. I think it's just really good, and you know, obviously introduce more people to the wonderful world of mermaiding, which is just amazing.
Yeah, well, I look forward to getting a mermaid tail on at some point. Yeah,
absolutely, Gemma. Definitely, you'll have to try mine out definitely when you come down, because you will be coming to Lobster at some point.
Well, absolutely, yeah. Anybody we have on the podcast and YouTube, always a friend of the podcast. So
great.
Yeah.
Yes, we've got 3 minutes left on the Zoom.
So where can people find you on the internet? You know, are you on Facebook? Well, I know you're on Facebook, but where if people who are listening to this want to follow you on social media, where are they best to go?
So I have got a Facebook page that's Mermaid Hannah Pearl, and I've got an Instagram account which is Mermaid Hannah 10. But that's it. I don't have a website or anything. But if they go to Hire a Mermaid UK, hireamermaiduk.com, they will find that's Grace, and she runs the company. She runs the competitions.
She's Queen Mermaid.
And she runs the mer camps. So definitely have a look at Hire a Mermaid UK to have a look at the mer camps, because they're brilliant, and there's some really good pictures and stuff in there.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll promote that obviously when the YouTube gets issued. Then we'll plug it away, and then if you can plug away the other direction as well, that would be fab.
Yeah, I'll let Grace know, because she's got a really big following. So if I let her know that I've mentioned.
Oh yeah.
I've mentioned Hire a Mermaid UK a couple of times. And if you can share my Facebook page, then I'll do the same on all my.
Absolutely.
I'm only on Facebook and Instagram.
That's all right.
Well, they're the biggest. Yeah.
We've got a YouTube channel that we're trying to build up as well, which this will go on and be part of. So if you can mention that, that'd be brilliant. Which is called A Big Chat. It's really easy to find for anyone. A Big Chat, and that's our YouTube channel. A Big Chat, yeah. And we'll all be part on it, and we hope something that be doing regularly on a regular basis. So definitely have you back on again. So it'd be really great.
Yeah, so you've been in the first edition of our little big chat.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, no, that's been really good.
Well, thank you very much. Thanks for coming on. Have you got any questions for us?
No, just to keep in touch and let me know when you want to.
We will.
Try some mermaiding. That'd be great.
Right. Yeah, so it'd be mermaid and merman.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, mermaid, and I'll speak nicely to Honey, Scuba Honey, and we'll get her involved. I think she'll suit the tail a lot better.
No, I think all muck in.
Yeah.
That's what daughters are for.
You'll want to try the tail on, I'm sure. You should at least try the fin on.
Yeah.
We might cut off in a minute, but we definitely need to get you in mermaiding.
Yeah. Yeah. But thank you very much. Thanks for your time. Thanks for coming on board. And we hopefully will see you and hear from you very soon. All right.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Great.
Lovely to meet you.
Really
Yeah,
lovely
it's been
to meet
fun.
you. Take care.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.
Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and share. You can also visit our podcast version, The Big Scuba Podcast. Details are below. You can now support both our channels at Patreon. Details are in the description box.